कैसे हैं आप?
जी बिल्कुल खैरियत।
And I welcome you at Transfusion 2023 and
जी
it's an
thank you
honor
very
to
much.
have you
It's a
here.
very wonderful experience over here and very well attended by the participants.
There was a hard work of many months behind
It's
all
a
of it.
Indus
I
Hospital and
understand.
Health Network has done a tremendous job in initiating this first conference in transfusion.
Congratulations getting this reception. So I have, you were the chair actually in the donor mobilization session, and we heard very good talks, especially about the experiences of Turkey and Iran, how they have developed the 100% voluntary donation in their country, the culture of that. Considering our whole system, mm, what do you think? How can we at least somewhat achieve even 50% of voluntary blood donation in the current scenario?
I think it's now time that we are still, our voluntary donation is still around 10%,
Yeah.
which is a very low standard considering our neighbors and considering international practices.
Right.
So the public sector and the private sector, they have to work very hard, especially in this country. Only the private sector is contributing more
That's
and the public sector is not contributing much. What it needs a very giant and very vigorous effort for all the stakeholders. And there are many ways to improve it. And first of all is educating the masses.
right.
And then the public sector has to come forward to invest into media campaigning through internet, through television, through other social media networks to make them, people educate the importance of blood transfusion. And it's a voluntary process and it doesn't have any impact on the health of the person who is donating it,
Yeah,
because we
that's
have
true.
very false beliefs about blood
Yeah.
donation. So unless we educate our people and tell them about the utility of this product, we cannot achieve this target. But a few measures taken now would gradually, I see another 10, 15
Yeah,
years,
we
we can
have
achieve
moved
that.
somewhat
Yes.
in the last 10 years, but I think the pace is very slow. But how should we approach while? What do you think? Education के जरिए what steps should we take?
Yes.
At which level, because we need to build the thoughts. It's not an overnight or 1 to 2 years project. It's basically decades
You see,
planning.
it has multiple steps how to approach the public.
Yeah.
One is through our school colleges. They are the most motivated people. Still, they are donating a lot. Then we can approach different organizations. And then the other step is the religious teachers in our madrasas, in our mosques.
Yeah.
And they all should take part in this motivation. It's only motivation is one part. I think the celebrities, the heads of the institutions, and the CEO, they must donate first,
Right.
and then set an example for others that they should also donate. So
And the
this is one way.
media is
Media
very
media can
powerful
play
source.
a big role in this all this achievement. So we must ask our media people through the governments or through the private sector to invest into it. And also there are multiple transfusion related events which come into every year, like Blood Donor Day, World Day, like Infection Control Day. So there must be programs to celebrate them.
Yeah, we can
And those
create
who are
hype
donating
and
blood, not the amount of money we should give. We can do many other things to motivate them, like giving them certificates, some awards, and bringing them to highlight as somebody who is contributing to the society.
right. What I heard in the Iran talk, that they had put some part in their school, in the junior level, I guess. And that was very interesting because
That's very
those are not
interesting.
the people who are going to volunteer.
That's right.
But the thought they are inculcating, that would affect not only them, I think that will affect their families as well, and in turn,
That's very
masses.
important. Putting it into the curriculum of our
At the junior
at the
level as
junior
well.
level about the benefits of donation and benefit to the public, and जो हमारा मजहब भी सिखाता है कि we have to help the needy people whenever, because someone somewhere sometime your some own very loved one would require blood.
We have a strong belief as a
Believe in
Muslim.
that.
We have a very strong belief.
That's
We
right.
can work on that line very effectively.
That's right. So we have to work it out that way.
Sir, one last question.
Okay.
What is your opinion about having a Pakistan Association of Blood Bank?
Yes, I think the Blood Transfusion Society, community of blood transfusion is growing,
Yeah.
and I think in future or maybe from now onwards, they can make association or a group like Pakistan Society of Hematology is a society which has it's a very broad-based society, which have clinical hematologists, and blood transfusion
Yeah.
components. We are the same people who are coming into this, but within that, specific groups are very essential. But I would always encourage them. Like already we have a blood transplant group,
Right.
and I would like a blood banks group in a form of association or in a form of group should be created. But all of these groups or associations should remain part of the larger
Yeah,
society.
they should work in
In
an integrated
in
fashion,
integrated,
but having a separate
so
association
there is no
would
harm
have a
into that.
better voice, I guess.
There's no harm into it. So as the blood bank transfusion society group is growing, they must make their members and form it into an association. You see, I myself is a transfusion specialist for many years, but I've worked for the hematology at the larger. So the association should be there, but they should remain as
Integrated.
integrated within the hematology society. That would strengthen everyone.
Yeah, that's
That's
right. That would be a better approach rather than having a
yeah.
standalone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.